Good morning. I'm back after a long hiatus. We talk about mobocracy. Shakespeare once said, as flies to wanton boys, we are to the gods. They kill us for a sport. It's a bit weighty English literature. In simple words, it means, rogues, boys, juveniles, they can, just like they can kill flies, gods can kill us anytime. That's acceptable. But what do you do when a mob comes after you? From today's newspaper, mobocracy, it's a word I had never heard before. Supreme Court says it cannot be allowed. What is mobocracy? Mobocracy is 40, 50, 60, 70 or maybe just 10 thugs rounding you up and beating you up to death. This is the new phenomenon in this country. Usually the trend goes like this. WhatsApp messages, do a quick round in the locality and spread rumors of a child lifter on the prowl. So soon the do-gooders land, round up anybody that is suspicious and beat him to death. Such was the prevalence of this that the matters landed in Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court talks about this as reported in Times of India, dated today. I don't want to go into the merits and demerits of this. There are a host of recommendations made by Supreme Court as to what needs to be done to contain this plague of crime. In my humble opinion, not much needs to be done. Murder is defined very clearly in the Indian Penal Code. Conspiracy is defined very clearly in the Indian Penal Code. It just needs to find meaning. What can you do to make sure that this doesn't happen? What can you do to make sure that this does not happen to you or to me? Let's talk about that. Number one, delete WhatsApp. Simply delete, log out of WhatsApp. You have no business being part of a group which discusses rumors, fake news, promotes violence of any kind, or promotes vigilantism. So simply log out of all WhatsApp groups, stay only on those where they talk business, where they talk something that's relevant to your business. If you don't have a business, you have no business being on WhatsApp. You may inadvertently become part of a group where you may not be doing much, but simply sitting and watching rumors and fake news spreading. So what you need to do, log out of WhatsApp groups which are utterly useless and meaningless. Point number two, if you intend to continue to be on that WhatsApp group, hold your account, hold your group admin responsible. A group admin has a duty here not to indulge in kitty party gossip, not to promote anything on that platform that has nothing to do with the agenda of that group, not to put a single message or allow a single message to be posted which promotes violence of any kind anywhere. So the first thing that you need to do is get out of WhatsApp or hold your group admin responsible. Second thing, if you see a mob going to town on an innocent soul, call the police emergency number, do the right thing. I mean, don't step in because you will be thrashed to death as well. Be in the safety of your car, alert the law enforcement agencies, numbers are usually 100 everywhere, and just sit and make sure that they turn up. If it's you that the mob is after, please know that the Indian Penal Code empowers you with the right of private defense. Simply put, you can use any mechanism, any strategy, any weapon to defend your person, your life, your property, and also that of somebody else. Do not take the beating mercilessly. Stand up and give it back, even if it's a crowd of 50 or 60. And if you escape, make sure you go to the nearest police station and make sure you go there every day till every one of these thugs is rounded up. The people who are doing mobocracy have nothing to do with law enforcement in India. It's not their business. If anybody feels a child lifter is on the prowl, a kidnapping is about to happen, call the police officers. It's their job, not yours. If you see a crime happening, you can probably step in and prevent that crime and call the police officer immediately. But 10 people, 20 people, 5 people, 100 cannot gather together and beat somebody to death. So, I close for the day by enlightening you about something that's happening, mobocracy, by telling you that Supreme Court takes cognizance and has issued diktats. Please make yourself aware of it by urging you to do what you can, which is delete WhatsApp and simply stop being on Facebook and discussing things that bring absolutely no benefit either to you or to anybody else. Thank you.